Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome to episode 6 of the New York Knicks My GM series. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button if you guys are enjoying this series. It lets me know, to keep on making it and whatnot. So for this episode, we are going to be simulating some games. And actually, our first simulation game is against the Brooklyn Nets. So it's really easy to get to Brooklyn from New York. All you have to do is go through the magical New York forest. And take a corner around the magical New York River, and you're actually in Brooklyn. So yeah, it's pretty much that easy. You fight a few dragons on the way and things like that, but it's not a big deal. If you're really a true Knicks fan, you really want to go to those away games. You are pretty much like trained in the art of dragon killing, so you can really get through the magical New York forest and get to those games. So yes. So if you guys made it to the game here, we're going up against the Brooklyn Nets, and they're 0-4 right now, so it's not like they're doing great. I mean, we're 3-2, which I'm actually surprised with because we are the New York Knicks, and I think we actually did a pretty decent job with rebuilding this team. So we're in overtime right now against the Brooklyn Nets, and we actually get a W. So we're currently 4-2. We won 114 to 108, so our scoring did pretty well. Carmelo Anthony, Mellow Madness goes off. Chris tops with that double-double. Brandon Jennings a double-double also. So yeah, that's kind of like our big three right there as far as scoring goes. Jerry Grant, that's actually his first game. Played it pretty simple out there. He had 7 points, 4 assists, dropped pretty well out there. So yeah, I'm definitely okay with Jerry Grant if he starts playing like that. And next we actually got a doubleheader against the Atlanta Hawks, who we all know was like one of the best teams in the East last year. And they actually made it to the Eastern Conference Finals, I believe, and lost to the Cleveland Cavaliers, obviously. Made it to the finals. So if we can go into this series and split it, I don't know if I expect to win both games against the Atlanta Hawks here, but I think if we can split the series with them, I'll be more than happy with that as the GM. So yeah, we're already in the fourth quarter here, and we're actually keeping it pretty close. We actually had the lead for a bit, but it's kind of back and forth game. And okay, so we end up losing it 98-94. We competed out there. Tyson Chandler playing beast, and that's like Onyx Tyson right there. 20 points, 15 rebounds. And Carmelo Anthony kind of struggled that game and whatnot. So I'm happy with that. We went out there, we competed with the Atlanta Hawks, and we lost by 4. I mean, you can't win them all, but it shows that we're competitive out there, and it shows that we have potential to be a team like that, which is huge. So let's see how we do on our home turf right here at the Madison Square Garden against the Atlanta Hawks. Maybe we can get a W at our home site. And, I'm expecting probably pretty much the same type of game. I don't think Carmelo Anthony's going to struggle nearly as much as he did last game against the Hawks. But we're actually doing worse. So, I don't know. Maybe he's doing worse out there. I don't know. Alright, so whenever I start saying we're doing bad, we actually come back a little bit. So, it's actually, once again, a back-and-forth game. Kind of like I predicted. And we actually win that game 90-85. So, we lost by 4, then we won by 5. Carmelo Anthony, wow, he played a lot better. 12 for 14 shooting. 3 for 3 from three-pointer. Brandon Jennings kind of chalking up there a little bit. That's the thing about Brandon Jennings that y'all got to realize is that I think he's a very solid point guard in this league. He's not like a top point guard. He's never going to be in the top 5 or top 10 discussion, I don't think. He'd have to be playing amazing to call him a top 10 point guard. But he's going to have his games where he goes off, gets a double-double, shoots really well, gets his teammates involved. And then he's going to have games where he just kind of chokes out there, and he takes some very unorthodox shots. And that's kind of, I don't really know if you want that from a point guard. I'm going to compare him to, well, I'm not going to compare him to. I'm going to say what my ideal definition of a good point guard is. And, of course, as a Pistons fan, Chauncey Billups, that dude, the way he controlled the game of basketball, he never took any crazy shots. He always took the smart shot. Well, we actually wrote the Magic there. He always takes the smart shot. He knows how to get his teammates involved. He knows how to slow the game down to his pace. Where Brandon Jennings is more kind of like a running gun, kind of think on the fly kind of point guard. But he's actually playing pretty well for us in the Knicks here. I was actually pretty happy with that pickup. But once again, he didn't really shoot all that great. But like I said, we did blow out the Magic though, so I'm fine with that. If he's going out there and we're getting W's like that, I guess sometimes you got to take shots to make shots. Just don't tell that to J.R. Smith, okay? Do not tell J.R. Smith that, because this dude will take the opportunity to take a lot of shots if he can. So I didn't actually see what do they say about the training here. Oh wait, someone got injured. Now it'll be fine. That's fine. Okay, so let's what's our next game coming up here? I hate these damn loading screens, man. Come on, let's the 21st century. Let's get rid of the loading screens, man. It's like next gen. Why do we have to have loading screens? So this game we're going up against the Utah Jazz, and who do the Jazz have? They got Gordie Hayward, and I was actually just looking at some top 10 plays of Gordon Hayward the other day. He's a lot of different player than I thought he was. I thought he was more like a spot-up shooting kind of guy, but man, I saw some clips of him dunking on a lot of dudes out there. So he's actually pretty athletic out there. And oh, we got next level there, and we blow out the Jazz 123 to 110. Man, so we're scoring that basketball well. Brandon Jennings playing like MVP actually. Wow, he's actually playing really well out there. So Carmelo Anthony, Jeremy Grant, 18 points, 4 assists, nice. I'm liking what I'm seeing from that guy, guys. So good call on bringing him back to the team. He's really balling out there for us. Gordy Hayward, he's shooting well out there. But like I said, though, we won that game, 123-110, man. So I don't care you score you want, Gordy. You ain't going to beat us. But I'm actually going to check out the roster real quick here and just kind of like adjust the minutes. You know, I'm kind of struggling with deciding if I want to start Nick Stauskas or KCP. Like, I kind of flip-flop back and forth. I don't like the home opener. We started Nick Stauskas. He did all right. Actually, he didn't really do all right. He didn't really shoot that well. So I tried KCP out. He's more of a taller guy out there. He's more of a taller guard, I think. Actually, I don't really know because Nick Stauskas actually has a little bit of height. But KCP, I don't know. It's kind of a hard choice. They're both not really great shooting guards. They're not bad. I think they both have a lot of potential out there. So it's kind of like we're kind of going by like, all right, who do we feel this game will fit better for us? And now we're asking about prospects, man. What do we want? Probably like a shooting guards again. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we don't really have a great starting shooting guard. We have a good shooting guard, but just not great guys out there. So man, we can get like a top one in the draft if we end up just tanking the season, doing horrible. Hey man, I'll call up Karis LeVert from Michigan, man. I'll bring him in. That's actually like the only college player I know this year. So maybe there's probably a lot better other guys out there than Karis LeVert. Okay, so we're actually blowing out the Nuggets now too. I mean, hey, by the way things are going, we're not gonna be in that lottery. We're gonna be in the playoffs, contending for a championship. Like, look at that score, guys. We are just blowing them out there. Damn, 116-88. Check out these stats. Oh, damn, Brandon Jennings. I'm telling you, the dude is killing it for us. 31 points, 10 assists. Melo doing work out there. So, yeah, like Nick Stauskas, yeah, man, like our shooting guards are not doing much. Danilo Gallinari, 18 points. Wilson Chandler did all right. Okay. But, man, like Brandon Jennings, he's like the MVP of this episode. So, I think that's pretty much it for the simulation games at the end of here. I just want to check out, the stats here real quick. Damian Lillard actually leading the league in scoring. For our team, though, Carmelo and Brandon Jennings, they're our top guys out there, so we're doing fine with them. Let's check out the division conference standings, see how we're doing out there. We're currently second after this simulation. So after, let's see, 8, 9, 10, 11. After 11 games, we are 8-3. That's not bad at all. That's like a huge improvement. I'll definitely take that out there. So how do you guys think this team is looking? Do you guys think that, like I think I asked this earlier in the episode. I think I did. Do you think we have a chance to contend for a championship this year? Or what's your expectations for us going, into future episodes and whatnot? Do you just think like, hey, we're just kind of getting lucky right now? Brandon Jennings is just kind of playing out of his mind. It's not going to last? Or what do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below. Hope you have a wonderful day, wonderful night. Whenever you're watching this video, please remember to subscribe. Have a good one, my friends. Peace.